channel English Lovers by Honeyd. So give me a second. Mhm. Here we go. So we are live today on the eve of Diwali. And first of all, my warm wishes, my good wishes, my best wishes to all my viewers and the subscribers and to everyone around the world, whomsoever is going to watch my live session, even after being recorded. So, welcome to my channel and let's celebrate the eve of Diwali on YouTube by preparing cue card or learning the strategy to prepare a cue card on the topic of a festival that you have celebrated or something related to that. So first thing first is like we will talk about it once there would be somebody to join. I guess there would be someone to join within some time. Uh, would it be better like if we're going to go a little slow, meaning gonna wait for some kind of viewers. So okay. Okay. So without wasting time, let me tell you first of all, this cue card. What is exactly the cue card? It's a second part of your टेस्ट इन IELTS. तो जब भी हम IELTS में टेस्ट की प्रिपरेशन करते हैं, whenever we prepare, particularly the second part, it becomes a little bit tough. तो टफ हो जाता है कि बेस अब मेरे को 2 मिनट के लिए बोलना है दैट आई हैव टू प्रिपेयर विदिन 1 मिनट. Like how should I go? How should I actually speak? And what is the right way to actually respond to the cue card? कैसे करना है मेरे को उसको प्रिपेयर? और जब भी हम उसकी प्रिपरेशन करते हैं किसी किसी भी क्यू कार्ड की जरूरी नहीं है कि दैट इट वुड बी ऑन दिवाली और इट वुड बी ऑन एनी फेस्टिवल. इट कैन बी ऑफ एनी कैटेगरी और एनी काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन. तो सबसे पहले तो यू नीड टू नो द आर्ट ऑफ एक्चुअली क्रिएटिंग क्वेश्चंस योरसेल्फ. सबसे पहले आपकी जो प्रैक्टिस होनी चाहिए वो इस चीज में होनी चाहिए कि आपको 4 क्वेश्चन बनाने आते हैं फॉर द सर्टेन थिंग. मेरे पास एक पेन है, किसने दिया, क्यों दिया, कब दिया और इसके क्या बेनिफिट है. वो मतलब अपने आप यू आर गोइंग टू क्रिएट योरसेल्फ. सो क्यू कार्ड इज रियली रियली इंपॉर्टेंट when it comes to actually checking out like whether somebody is able to speak continuously or not. So even that is also one of the way to express yourself as being a bold person or being quite an expressive person. But sometimes the people who are introvert or people who are unable to express themselves, it becomes difficult for them to actually answer the question on the spot. For those people and for anybody else around the world, like whomsoever wants to prepare for the cue card, जो भी क्यू कार्ड की प्रेपरेशन करना चाहता है, that person can prepare the cue card. कैसे करना है उसको प्रिपेयर, वो मैं आपको बताने जा रहा हूँ. That what should be the right strategy that you need to actually prepare your cue card with. कि क्यू कार्ड बनाने के लिए बेसिकली सबसे पहले तो दिमाग में एक फंडामेंटल क्वेश्चन होना चाहिए. सिंपल सिंपल टर्म्स में आपको क्लियर करूंगा. इट वुड बी अ वेरी हेलो हेलो द डांसिंग कॉकरोच, welcome to my channel. Yeah, so it would be an easy process to understand anything regarding the cue card if we are going to keep a fundamental question in the mind. Because for example, the question in the context right now is describe a festival. The dancing rainbow is not written. Yeah, so welcome the dancing rainbow cockroach. So please do visit his channel. I hope so. He has made a channel. Yeah. So the fact of the matter is, if we have the fundamental question in the mind, then definitely we will be able to actually answer all the questions related to the festival. और what comes is as an introduction. तो आपकी introduction जो परिभाषा है उस चीज की क्वेश्चन की निकल के आती है, then it becomes easy for you because आप first part से निकल के आते हो because your first part of the exam is over and then obviously you want to feel little relaxed, but obviously there is no space in between. You'll get 1 minute preparation, and within that 1 minute you have to create a certain kind of skeleton, that you're going to speak everything इन फ्रंट ऑफ द एग्जामिनर, और वहां पे एग्जामिनर आपकी हेल्प करने के लिए बैठा होता है, कि आपकी टांगे खींचने के लिए नहीं बैठा होता. ही इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू आउट, और शी इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू आउट टू स्पीक मोर, to complete your time period of 2 minutes without even stopping in between for the longer pause. I'm saying that longer pause, not the short pause. You can take the short pause, but it should not be that like that short, or sorry, it should not be that long that it is going to be considered as a longer pause. And if it is going to be considered as a longer, it is a minus point. So be careful about that. Give me a second. Am I audible? Just a second. Am I audible? Can you please tell me in the chat? Mm-hmm. Give me a second. I hope so. Now I hope so that I'm audible to you. या सो क्यू कार्ड बनाने के लिए सबसे पहले मैंने आपको बोला कि फंडामेंटल क्वेश्चन आपके दिमाग में होना चाहिए, कि क्या, कि मैं जो भी किसी टॉपिक के बारे में बोल रहा हूँ उसके बारे में मैं कोई इंट्रोडक्शन को प्रोड्यूस अपने आप कर सकूं फॉर द टाइमिंग दैट आई वुड बी एबल टू स्पीक फॉर लाइक 2 minutes कंटिन्यूअसली. बट मेरी इंट्रोडक्शन सबसे पहले तो दिमाग में ये होना चाहिए कि एक इंट्रोडक्शन, फिर उसके बाद एक बॉडी, फिर उसके बाद एक उसका एंडिंग भी होनी चाहिए. बट हैज टू बी क्वाइट लाइक आई वुड से दैट नेचुरल, कि परफेक्ट तो कोई भी नहीं होता. नो बडी इज परफेक्ट इन दिस वर्ल्ड, सो इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर एनी बडी टू एक्चुअली स्पीक ऑन सर्टेन टॉपिक एट एनी मोमेंट गिवन गिवन पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. कई बार मेरे को याद है एक एग्जाम्पल थी, लाइक वन स्टूडेंट टोल्ड मी दैट my teacher asked me, or my examiner asked me that to speak about describe an embarrassing moment in your life. तो उस बंदे ने मना कर दिया उस चीज के लिए, दैट आई एम नॉट एबल, आई डोंट वांट टू एक्चुअली एक्सप्रेस इट इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू दैट व्हाट वाज एम्बैरेसिंग फॉर मी और समथिंग. But I don't know whether somebody lied at that time or not, but the person still got some bands, still got that more than 6.5 bands, he said, as he said that. But I did not consider it to be the right approach. Like, if suppose there is a task that you have to perform it somehow in any way possible, but should speak naturally. It should not be like you are just speaking like a robot. Your expressions should come, your description should be that varied, that you're going to enjoy yourself when you're answering the question. It becomes difficult for many people, like even including me in the beginning, it was like that. But later on, I just became quite expressive in my life when it comes to expressing about a certain topic or not. Then yeah, so that's why I would say that whenever you're talking about any cue card, the first thing first is you need to create a key idea in your mind. आपके दिमाग में एक की आइडिया बनना चाहिए. उसके बाद आपके पास जो 4 बुलेट पॉइंट्स होते हैं, जो 4 क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, उनके लिए एक एक आंसर जो है शॉर्ट में लिखना है. दैट यू हैव टू एक्सप्लेन इट योरसेल्फ. अपने आप अपने एक्सप्लेन करना है, बट यू हैव टू एक्चुअली हैव दोज पॉइंट्स इन द माइंड, कि दैट फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन, फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर मैं Mhm. Mhm. Please take rest, sir. Nobody is in the stream. Take a sip of water. It's okay. It's a kind of bullying statement, bro. It's all good. Yeah. Anyways, so the fact of the matter is, like, if there would be a cue card given, then definitely what has to be done is, like, first of all, you need not to lose your calm, like when this something like that will happen. and then you have to be very careful about it in certain situations. I think for the next time, whenever I'm keeping live, then I'm not going to keep my comments on, because I get affected by the kind of statements that are there. So definitely it is much better to ignore all those people like who are actually coming there to just disturb your mindset and try to create a kind of fuss, over there. Anyways, let's focus on the topic. The main topic is like, if the question is about describe a festival you celebrate, describe a festival you celebrate, what the festival is, and then thereafter when and how it is celebrated, then what people do during this festival, okay, and then explain why it is important to you. So, if these are the four questions, like what is the festival, then when and how it is celebrated, for every question, every bullet point, you need to create a certain, what we say, cue for yourself. So, that is why it is known as cue card. Cue card means itself like you have to be careful about all the questions are answered. अगर आपके हर क्वेश्चन का आंसर आपके पास है, when you are going to answer any question, तो आप क्यू कार्ड में particularly, then definitely you have to be ready with all the answers which are given in the queues particularly. तो जैसे कि what is the festival, what the festival is, तो उसके लिए मेरे पास क्या होएगा, दिवाली. So I'm talking about Diwali because Diwali is the eve today, and in India people are celebrating that. And then second is you need to understand that one, that you have to exhibit the examiner that you know about all the kinds of what we say, all the kinds of tenses. Like you have to express yourself in present tense, past tense, and the future tense as well. You have to talk about three of the tenses at the same time, because you have to tell the person that you're grammatically strong as well, because all the kinds of skills will be checked at the same time. Like you are going to be checked on the behalf of your preparation for the pronunciation, your fluency, and your grammar and your lexical resource. Everything will be checked thoroughly. So if you are trying to express your grammar properly, like you're trying to use past, present, or even future in case you can, then it would be a plus point for you to get good score in that. So first point is you need to identify like which festival are you going to talk about. Obviously we're going to talk about Diwali, or if you want to prepare about Diwali, then obviously Diwali is a festival we're going to talk about, but we're going to talk about the importance of festival in the beginning itself, why festivals are important in our life, so that we will have some kind of introduction for that one. That's how we're going to go to the topic. Like my topic is like whatsoever, but the topic that I'm going to talk about, or the festival that I'm going to talk about, is this or that, then you're going to talk about that. Yeah. So that's how it should be. The tense has to be kept in mind, and your festival has to be kept in mind. Then you need to think of the connector and the idioms to use. Whatever your idioms are, whatever your connectors are, you need to think about that as well. Like if you're talking about connectors, you can keep it in mind. For the beginning, you can say that to begin with, you can start with that. Or if you want to add something to your information, you can say additionally, or apart from that. Apart from that is more natural, I would say, that as compared to addition, in addition, or additionally, or something like that you want to say. But in case you want to talk about your past events, or something happen as far as the festival is concerned, you can talk about something as far as my mind goes, or as far as I remember, something related to that you can say. And then thereafter you can say something related to on the top of that. In case of adding to the, like adding a plus point, or any what we say extra point, which is really essential to be explained. That's how actually you should actually prepare your cue card and the points. How you need, what you need to write in the points, we'll talk about that now. During that one particular minute that would be given to you for the preparation of your IELTS cue card, that you can't write the full statement. First of all, you cannot write the full statement every time. It is not possible that you are going to write full statements, and you're going to write full paragraph to to be spoken in front of the examiner. It is not possible at all. Within 1 minute, it is quite a difficult task to actually write a full paragraph. Even when it is allowed that you can see on the paper, you can actually have an eye on the paper. Still, you cannot do that. You cannot actually do it at all. Okay. So that's how. Do not waste time on making full paragraphs. Just make sure that one you are just jotting down the keywords, like whichsoever are important, and flow of your answer. And the flow of your answer has been there. Like you are trying to answer all the questions. It can the answers for all the questions can come sometimes, like in the chronological order, or what we say, in a hierarchical way, or we can just keep it like randomly. But all questions are to be answered. Main thing is that when you are answering all the questions. Second thing is that you are actually preparing it, like a way that I told you, that in the beginning you're gonna introduce about the topic, and then thereafter you're gonna talk about the different points that are already there, and then thereafter you're gonna move forward with the next step. Okay, now here you go. Like we have some, like what are the different points that you can write about this particular topic, like this particular festival. Describe a festival that you're talking about. That is Diwali, the festival of lights. We all know that. And when it comes, like the second question is, uh, like when and how it is celebrated. That is the question even on the screen. When and how it is celebrated. So when and how it is celebrated, then obviously you're going to explain it thoroughly. But like you have to just be careful about like when it is celebrated. So it can be the month of October, or most probably the November. So Diwali festival can be celebrated in the month of October or November. And then how it is celebrated, the people celebrate it by lighting up the lamps, or cleaning homes, or decorating with diyas, and they make rangolis, and they do Lakshmi Puja and all that. Okay, so basically that is the stuff that we do in that one. What do people do during the festival? So they do Lakshmi Puja and all. We can mention that. And then thereafter the last question is, and explain why it is important to you. So why it is important to you personally, how it is important to you, that really matters. So if you're going to explain the importance accordingly, what you feel about it, why it is so important to you. For you it is important because, for me it is important. I would say for me it is important since it gives us a chance to get together in the family and celebrate all the festivals and all the like whatsoever, like to actually share the sweets, and meeting our neighbors, and all the kinds of bad vibes, they go down. So that's why feel this festival is of really, I would say, good value. So you can say that the togetherness is the point in that one that you're going to mention, like explain why it is important to you. And then it gives you a kind of check on your childhood memories. You go back and check your childhood memories, and you become positive also. So yeah. So in case you want to use an idiom, like you can use the idiom like spread like wildfire, or light up someone's life, or something like that can be used in the cue card. Like one or the other idioms can be used when you are actually answering the cue card. See, that's how you need to structure your answer. First thing is that obviously in your speaking time for 10 to 15 second, what you're gonna do is like obviously you have already paraphrased the cue card, naturally. You have already just made it happen, that you know that what festival are you going to talk about, and then thereafter you're going to talk about different points that are already there. Okay. And then thereafter, like why it is important to you. For me, when I naturally speak, I do not consider all the points in the mind. I do not consider all the points in the mind to be very honest. I just consider only one thing, that I have a beginning, middle, and end, and I try to create a skeleton. I'll putting in the center the main topic. Festival, like for example, for festival, I would write Diwali. So Diwali would be my main topic, and I will make a spider diagram for all the questions. Like if there would be what is the festival, what the festival is. Obviously, I have already written that Diwali. When is it celebrated, October or November, I would write. And then how it is celebrated, I would say that people, clean their house, they go for Lakshmi Puja, they do this or that, and whatsoever activities they perform. They blast crackers also. Like different vocabulary set would be there for the different crackers also, like फाउंटेन क्रैकर, जिसको हम अनार बोलते हैं, दैट इज देयर. अगर लाइक अगर हम दूसरे दूसरे और कई पटाखों की बात करते हैं, लाइक बैस बॉम्ब और बेस बॉम्ब, विच इज एक्चुअली लाइक आलू बम जिसको हम बोलते हैं. So different vocabulary set is there for all those like fireworks. You can use the word fireworks also, that fireworks happen and all that. So people do celebrate with these kind of stuff, and they share sweets also with the neighbors. So that's also one of the thing that you can mention in the cue card. So you need to paraphrase it naturally. It should not be like something you are trying to create it, forcibly. You're not going to create it forcibly. So that's how it is, that you need to actually prepare your cue card. But for example, when I'm speaking the answer, then in case all those things are not uh, are not getting used, then even it is absolutely fine. Okay. Yeah, and even it depends upon the situation, because I told you that here maybe I'm actually stopping a lot. The problem is obviously some kind of people who actually do not like me to come on YouTube, and they don't want me to actually succeed in my life. So that's why they make comments like that. Then I get affected by that. But somehow, in a natural sense, when you're going for IELTS, nobody is there to actually put you down or pull your leg, or bully you in a certain sense. So there you will give your 100% in answering any question. So it doesn't become difficult there to actually answer any question. So it depends upon the situation also, how you are. Like for example, you had a fight before giving your speaking exam with somebody, like any friend, or you got a call, a sad call you got, and definitely you won't have some points that you would be able to speak otherwise. So all those things are really really necessary to be kept in mind when actually it comes to talking about such a festival or such a topic. And then we need to be prepared with all those questions. Like for example, the cue card is about this festival. Then next question would be also about celebrations, which I think we have already got a glimpse of when we have created an introduction for the cue card itself. That there are lots of festivals that the people celebrate in my country. They celebrate it for many reasons, and many wonderful reasons. I would say that when you're going to add some kind of gestures to your answers, then it becomes a plus point in getting your score. And even when you're speaking it without any kind of cue card, even when you're speaking it with the natural accent or natural clear accent of yours, then you would get at least the 6.5 bands. So main purpose is to get through the examination, particularly when it comes to getting 7 bands. You need to add a little bit of metaphoric language as well, but your point of view has to be explained properly. And particularly when you are giving your speaking exam, you are always you're always focused on a certain task, like how I am going to answer this question. The main thing is you're gonna build up your stories. Building up the stories is more important than anything else in cue card portion. So yeah, that's how it is, that you need to you know go for it. But you need to have a checklist for any cue card before actually delivering it. Did you plan your answer correctly by giving it the clear beginning, middle, and end. If you don't have that clear beginning, middle, and end for your answer, then definitely there is some flaw in your cue card. Another thing that really matters is like any one idiom or a connector, if you are able to use in your speaking, then that's a plus point for you, I'm telling you. And thereafter, like there would be situations when you're going to talk about your personal feelings. You're going to talk about like how do you feel about a certain thing in that. So don't forget to express your personal feelings. If it is asked that how do you think that it is important in our life or something, obviously it is asked to you, so you can say that it is particularly like I think there is nothing more important than celebrating the Diwali, because we wait for it for the whole year. Once it comes, then all the people, they are jubilant about celebration, and they know that now they're gonna meet together, and they can some people in fact they try to celebrate it by keeping some DJ parties also. They dance together, they make photo album for the memories. Later on they check it out and they share the photos. Nowadays we know that social media is quite in trend. So definitely people, when they celebrate a festival, next day they just put or upload the videos or the photos of that particular celebration on the social media. So you can keep on speaking about different things that are there. Okay, and that's how actually you should go about it. Like how you need to, like what should be the 1 minute preparation. I told you that it should be like Diwali is the festival of light. We need to be careful about it. And when it is celebrated in the month of October or the November. And then what the people do and how do they celebrate is like by cleaning homes. Hello, Menche. How are you? How are you? Today is Diwali, Menche. Today is Diwali. I'm absolutely perfect. I'm absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. A little bit actually. I'm sentimental when I actually see some. Yeah, I see some people. They come and they comment like nobody's watching your live stream and all that. Oh my god, that gives me a kind of shock. Like, why do they worry about me? Why do they say that thing? Or they like somebody commented that have a sip of water. There is no one on your stream, so why you are bothering that much? So my God, I don't know like what comes in their mind and their brain that if somebody is trying to, do the effort or even want to, like even I know that thing like one day or the other day, these people who are actually talking shit, they're gonna follow it. So I don't know like how to take this thing. I'm a quite an expressive person, so on the spot itself, I try to find the solution because I cannot say anything else but spade a spade. I would not fear from saying spade a spade because obviously these people, I don't know. They should not matter to me, but every time I don't know, I get triggered. Like whenever there is any comment, I don't know like when I'm going to actually get rid of all that bullshit crap. Anyways, so let's move on to this one that I was talking about a certain festival, like a cue card. That is also mentioned. That is one of the what we say a task in speaking examination. I don't know like whether you're known to that because you are already. I don't think so that you would be aware of it because it is an ELTS task. I don't think so. You have performed that one because you are already there in Montreal. So that's why it's one of the tasks where you get 1 minute to prepare and 2 minutes to speak on the topic. And if you have to speak it on the in the natural accent, naturally you have to provide your answer. Then definitely you have to make sure that one all the points, all the things are clearly spoken, properly spoken, and all the points are being covered. So this is the question that you can see on the back screen, like what the festival is, when and how. it is celebrated. It can be any festival. It is not mandatory that you need to speak about only and only Diwali. So what people do during this festival, that really matters. Like you need to remind yourself like how people celebrate that one, and then explain why it is important to you. And I'm telling you, for me only the last question becomes the savior, because I do not talk that much about like what is the festival, what the festival is. Diwali is the festival of light. What else we can say? That on this day, like Lord Rama came back with his beloved wife and to Ayodhya after battling with Ravana and all that. So people have lots of notions about it. Lots of stories are being created. Lot of gothic stories. A lot of I would say that legendary stories were created. Legendary stories were created. So I would say that it is the history also for many. For me also, it is the history. So that's how people will keep on talking about it, like what the festival is. That is the normal question. When and how it is celebrated, we can talk more on that one. How like the people do the like deep mala, which is known as actually you're going to lightening up the earthen lamps in the wake of giving some kind of tribute to Lord Rama as he comes back from from that particular exile that he had been through. So he had been exiled by his own parents because of some reason. So then thereafter, the main question I told you, that explain why it is important to you. And this one you can actually elaborate the question a lot. You can say that first thing first is this, secondly this, last but not the least is I think it is important for this reason or that reason. You can give multiple reasons in that. So that's how the cue card can be spoken, I think, for more than 2 minutes even. But I think we need to culminate it within the 2 minutes. We need to actually complete it with the what we say the closing statement within the 2 minutes. If we are not going to close it and we're going to keep it open and we haven't answered all the questions, so then it is going to be a minus point for us. Yeah. So when it comes to talking about Diwali, Diwali is actually well-known Hindu festival. It is a Hindu festival celebrated in India and around the world. So Diwali is the Hindu festival. So it is celebrated in India and around the world by many people. So Diwali falls on the date of the new moon between the Hindu months of Ashwina and Kartik. Usually, this is the month of October or November. So the festival celebrates the victory of the good over evil, light over darkness. Obviously, Lord Rama was the symbol of being a good person, obviously good. And then Ravana was considered to be the bad one, but somehow we are not even equal to Ravana because Ravana was of very much great values. So we cannot say that Ravan was kind of villain or something like that. Maybe in the life of those two people, it can be said. But for us, I think we all have a Ravan inside us. Like we have two sides. One is good, one is bad. So we consider that Ram and Ravana within ourself itself. So although the legends behind the festivals are different in different parts of India, but actually, at the end of the day, that only thing that really matters is that you're celebrating it for the goodwill of mankind. So, but I think one thing that people should be discouraged from is blowing the crackers, because we have already seen that there is a lot of global warming going on, and right now I don't think so there would be any control on actually firecrackers in India at this particular moment. Also, it is very difficult that people are going to understand this fact, but later on they expiate about it, and one or the other person in the family goes through a certain ailment or certain disease, and we try to say, oh my god, oh, it is just because of the age, it is just because of that. But we don't figure it out, like we should not actually firecrackers that much, or even we should not do it. We are already fuming it a lot through our cars, through our automobiles. Why to actually celebrate, like when we are trying to say that Like there should not be any kind of bombs, there should not be kind of wars or all that. So this is also a kind of, if you want to express your happiness, try to help people out, go and help them out in some way, rather than actually wasting your money. And we know that on the next day we are going to, oh my god, I've spent around 15,000 rupees on firing the crackers. And do you think that Lord Rama would be happy or unhappy about it? He would definitely be unhappy about it. The people do not understand the real meaning of actually Diwali. Diwali is actually the festival to understand that how you can save humanity, instead of actually how you can spoil humanity, how you can demolish humanity by firing crackers. I'm going on the other side. I know that. So Diwali obviously is the known as the festival of lights, because the houses and the shops and the public places are decorated with the lamps and earthen lamps and earthen diyas and all. So there are certain set of vocabulary words that you should know about Diwali. Is first one is diya, which is known as earthen lamp, and you can also call the all the fire work to be fireworks, instead of talking about the names of all the bombs and the celebratory fireworks separately. Like rangoli is also there. You can say that like people make rangoli also on this day. And then there are garlands that we use. We try to put the garland on the deities, um, and try to actually make them happy. And we keep the doors open also for the whole night for Mata Lakshmi. We believe that Goddess Lakshmi is going to enter into your house if your house is clean enough. So if your house is clean enough, you have kept it clean, you have made it cleaner than before, and you believe that, and Mata believes that, Goddess believes that, I would stay in a house where there is no fight, there is no scuffle, there is nothing like that. And even it is said in the story when we speak it before the deity. So whenever there is a Lakshmi Puja, there is a certain story that is said about Mata Lakshmi, that Mata Lakshmi is going to come in every house. Like it was said during the Samudra Manthan, when there was a certain Samudra Manthan happened, or what we say that like there was a kind of spiral thing that went up, and there were lots of things coming out of the water. And one of that one, like a day that was celebrated for this one. And during that period of time, I think one question was asked about the Ma Durga, sorry, Lakshmi. So then during that period also, it was clear that on this day, that Mata Lakshmi is going to actually make the visit to your houses, and she's going to come to that house where there is no kalesh, there is no fight, there is nothing like that. Then she is going to come over there. And that's why the people who are bad also, they try to actually become good on this day. One thing that people should be discouraged else from except this firecrackers and all that is gambling. They should not think they should not think of the luck and everything. If we talk about life of Rama, I don't think so. Even people worship him. um, I don't think so. He has lived a life of a settled king. He has been to all the ordeals, all the oddities of life, all the tough situations in his life. We need to understand from his life that there would be lots of difficult situations. That's why I don't worry about these comments and statements. These are just the minor, the these are the minor things that we need to worry about. We need not to worry about, sorry, we need not to worry about all these things. That's why, because all these deities, they give us a symbol that we should be ready to face the hardships. We need to face. Is Lakshmi the? No. Who said? No, your mistake. Lord Ganesh was the son of Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati. Lakshmi was not the wife of Lord Ganesha. Do you know Lord Vishnu? like I think somebody said why Vishnu is blue and all that. I think Malakshmi used to sit with him. Yeah. So yeah, Ma Saraswati is kept along with Lord Brahma and with Vishnu, Bhagwan Vishnu. Like we see goddess Lakshmi. But somehow they are all the incarnation of one particular goddess, that is Adi Shakti. Adi Shakti is the one, like, from we believe, the Sanatan Dharam believe that the whole thing has been originated Adi Shakti, and goddess, like like one half part was a goddess and half part was a male, like Lord Shiva. So that's how the whole thing started happening, and accordingly that, you know, when we are going to read about all those Vedic period and all, then or Ved, Quran, and all those relics, all those valuable assets, then we will be realizing that, yeah, Krishna in blue, Vishnu avatar, yeah, Sham the dark one. Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. But actually, there's not dark one. I would not say that dark one. To do, and I think we are done for today. And today there is no one, I know that all are celebrating the festival. They are there actually busy firing the crackers. And I believe that one, I wish that I would have been in India for actually celebrating this, but I could not manage to go anywhere. So from my side, I wish all of you the best of this festival, and I hope that it will bring lots and lots of happiness in your life, and it would be regarded in your life to be the omen of something truly valuable to come. So I wish that everyone should stay happy, everyone should stay alive, and everyone should stay active in their life. And I believe people are not going to actually bully anybody else. Thank you. Have a good one. Take care, Menche. Yeah, I would be there for Christmas as well. I have a video that I can share it on this channel about Christmas, because I made a video about it last in the year 2020, I guess 2021, or maybe during the Corona period. My school had given me a task to actually give a message, and I became the Santa Claus. And in that one, I just gave a message. Maybe one day or the other day, I'm going to share that one too. So I know about Christmas as well. So we'll be just talking about that too. We will be talking about a lot on that. I had that thing in mind to talk about Diwali more than whatsoever I have spoken for today. Like, but it was abruptly. I thought that I should actually go live and actually give that. Hello, Harry. How are you? Ah, you were calling me. I saw that message. Like, I'll be calling you. I'll be calling you. So that's why I'm gonna cut that call, cut that live session. Sorry. The more I learned about Hinduism, the more I see similarities with Christianism. Yeah, all religions are same, but obviously we need to understand only one basic message that we have is, um, you know, be human, be be cordial, be lovable and affectionate, and not a bully. I don't like these people, coming live and they talk shit about things which they should not say, and I don't like that stuff. But somehow, yeah, this religion stuff, if the people are going to be religious, I'm telling you, they are going to change themselves a lot. It's not in only, I would say, Hindu religion or Christian religion, even in Sikhism, even in Muslim religion, what we call it, Quran Sharif and everything. They are trying to tell us, like, be be grateful to the God, be grateful to the God for this life, and try to do something good every day. So I'm trying to do whatever I can, and you are trying to do whatever you can. And I would say that everyone should try to do whatever they can for the well-being of the mankind, well-being of the humanity, and for the goodwill of the like human beings, as well as for the other creatures. It's not only for the human beings they're gonna do something good, they should do good for all the creatures, birds, animals, anything that is on this planet. That's how we're gonna save this planet. Otherwise it is very difficult, to survive here. So for now, I have to say bye bye. Happy Diwali, Harry, and happy Diwali to everyone, to Menche in Montreal, and all those people who came here to actually bully me as well. Aditya Bhalla was his name. So I would keep it in my mind like this person comes and he says something like that. Anyways, have a good one and take care. Bye bye.